welcome everybody to Herrill Lanes. It is Sunday evening, March 11th. We hope you're having a great day, but we are in for a great Final Four for a very tough sport shot tournament. Let's meet our Final Four. First up, Mr. Julio Arnold from Woodside, New York. Julio has a 184 club average, getting 23 pins. And up next, Mr. Robert Smith from Flushing, New York. Robert has a 158 average, getting 46 pins. And next to him is Jonathan Robles from Jamaica, New York. Jonathan has a 137 club average, getting 65 pins. And last but not least, Mr. Jimmy Walsh from Glen Cove, New York. Jimmy has a 169 club average, getting 36 pins. Okay, bowlers, shake hands, and let's get this match rolling. We had a great crowd here. Even though we advertised a very difficult shot, we used Beijing, which is 35 feet. Robert, you're on the left. 35 feet. Cut scores were in the 680s, 670s today, and sometimes the cut in the finals was as low as 202. All right, up first, Mr. Robert Smith. Be quiet here, folks. And Robert, a left-hander, is going Jersey. And, oh, he leaves the 4-5 split. Robert qualified today with a 685 series in the 3 o'clock squad. That's the second squad. All right, here comes our youngest bowler in the finals, Mr. Jonathan Robles, 32 years young, from Jamaica. And Jonathan spinning it up here, looking good. 10 in the pin. Now, Jonathan doesn't smile much, but there we go. I got him. We got him. Jonathan, one of the nicest guys you'll have here. Robert having the first open of the match, opening with a split, leaving just the 4-pin. Now, first prize today is $1,000. Second, $500. Third was raised to $350. Fourth was raised to $300. And here's our first look at Jimmy Walsh, one of our 2 seniors. And he leaves a 7-pin on the right lane. So the 2 seniors in the match are Robert Smith, who's 59 years old, and Jimmy, who is 66. Here comes Julio. Oh, another split on this lane, the 4-6-7. Now Julio is giving everybody pins. He has 23 pins. Up next with 36 pins is Jimmy Walsh, so he's giving Jimmy 13 pins. And the next up with 46 pins is Robert Smith, and then the most goes to Jonathan Robles with 65. Jimmy making the spare nicely. All right, here comes Julio Arnold. First frame, looking for the 2 pins. Oh, he gives it a heck of a try. Julio Arnold getting the wood, though, so we had 2 opens, a 9 count. The only one with a strike was Jonathan Robles. All right, frame number 2, Mr. Robert Smith. Robert is one of the house bowlers here, but he's been an LIGBT member since 2009. But this is where he bowls his league. All right, Robert, gonna miss the head pin going right. In fact, he's gonna miss a lot of pins, getting only a 3 count. So Robert, though, had an open in the first frame, so he doesn't lose any wood. All right, here comes Jonathan Robles. Can he double? Remember, he's getting the most handicap. Oh, this one's going to miss the head pin left. And he gets 7 out of it. He'll take it. Makes the spare a little easier. And here comes Robert. All right, much better shot. Does he spare it? Oh, no, he leaves the 3-pin. So he's got his second open frame in a row. Robert's bets finishes 5th place. Still looking for that first title. Jonathan on a strike. This one might be biased. And no, he holds it for the spare. Way to go, Jonathan. So Jonathan staying clean after 2 frames, which is a challenge on this Beijing pattern. Only 35 feet of oil. It has been a tough shot all day. Here comes Julio going way wide. Ringing 10-pin. Ball broke very late for the ringing 10. Julio shot 768 at the 3 o'clock squad, which gave him the squad leader position. So he skipped the first round of the finals, bowled the second in advance. Jimmy Walsh with another 7-pin. So Jimmy hitting pocket, knows if he hits the pocket and makes spare, he's going to win this match. Julio, well done on the 10-pin. Now Jimmy Walsh, he shot 744 in the 3 o'clock squad. So he was in second behind Julio. But they both made it to the final 4 shootout. And Jimmy Walsh, 2 for 2 on the 7 pins. Way to go, Jimmy. All right, Jonathan Robles now starting frame number 3. Jonathan's been a member for a couple years with the LIGBT, looking for his first title. Goes high, leaving the 310. Jonathan shot a 704 series at 1 o'clock today to make it to the finals. Okay, here comes Robert. This one going a little bit wider, mixing it up, and knocks the 5-6 out for the strike. So way to go, Robert. Good recovery off the first 2 open frames. Comes Jonathan. Can he make this baby split? Make it from the outside. No, and he's got his first open. So right now, the only bowler clean right now after 2 frames is Jimmy Walsh. He's left 2 7-pins and converted them both. All right, Julio Arnold. Julio off a spare. This bowl looks pretty good. Another 10-pin. So Julio hitting the pocket well, just cannot carry. All right, Jimmy, one of 2 lefties here in the finals shootout. Oh, this one's pulled way left, right. Oh, he catches the head pin, leaving just the 2-8. Double wood there. Okay, Julio on this one. Oh, it falls off just at the end. And that's not Julio-like. Julio, a very good spare bowler. Just gave it a little too much room. All right, here comes Jimmy Walsh. And he's got that back pin. And he left the back pin. So Jimmy now has an open. So in the first 3 frames, everybody's got at least 1 open frame. Not unexpected here on the Beijing pattern. All right, Jonathan Robles. Jonathan has an open frame. Can he come back with a strike? Ripping the rack! And Jonathan with a strike in his 4th frame.
Good shot, Jonathan. Thanks.
All right. Robert Smith on a strike. Can he double? And this bowl's got a chance. He's got a chance coming up. Ripping it. Yeah! Mixing it up for a double. Robert Smith. Great comeback after 2 opens to start his game. Finishes up now in 3rd and 4th frame with a double. All right, Jimmy Walsh. Jimmy left 7 pins going. Oh, no, this one leaving a tough 2-4-7-8. That's going to be a tough one. Now he's on an open, so he didn't lose any wood. Julio trying to get that 10-pin down. Has left 2 10-pins in a row. Julio throwing a ball great. And he gets the 10-pin that time. It was on the deck, but he finally gets his first strike of the match. Way to go, Julio. Let's see if Jimmy can convert this tough spare. Oh, he chops the 2 off the 4. And Jimmy now has his 2nd consecutive open. All right, 4th frame now starting Jonathan Robles on a strike. Looking for his first double. Coming up, coming up. Oh, he misses the headpin, but easy spare, 1-2. All right, Robert Smith on a double. Started with 2 opens, and now if he strikes, can take the lead. Frame number 5. And this one's going to go Jersey. Mixes it up, and again leaves the 4-5 on that pair. On that lane. Lane 23 is the 4-5. It's definitely makeable. right, Jonathan looking for this. Hold on, Jonathan. And he catches the head pin, so way to go, Jonathan. All right, Robert. This one, got a shot. Oh, good try for Robert. But he has his third open frame. We'll check the scores after the fifth frame is completed. This is Jimmy's fifth frame, working off 2 opens in a row. And he goes a little high, leaving the 6 pin. Now Julio on a strike. Let's see if he can double. This bowl looks pretty good. They're coming back. 10 in the pit. Julio with the double. That's why he's got the highest average of these 4 bowlers. Way to go, Julio. And Jimmy flagging the 6 pin. Come on, Jim. That's his 3rd open in a row. Let's take a look at the scores after 5 frames. And you can see Robert Smith on an open, 120. Julio on a doubles, 60. So he's tied really with Robert. And then here you have Jonathan Robles, 132 with a spare. And then you have, last but not least, we have Jimmy Walsh with 100 on 3 consecutive opens. All right, getting back to the action, here comes Robert Smith with 10 in the pit. And while we were checking the scores, Jonathan Robles left the 2-4-5-8, the bucket. So let's see if Jonathan can convert this bucket. He lost 4 pins in woods because he was on a spare. Jonathan, this one, he's going to miss everything left. He gets just 2, so that is his 2nd consecutive open. So every bowler has at least 2 open frames going into, including frame number 6. All right. Julio going actually jersey there. Leaving just the 6 pin, so that ends his string of 2. Jimmy, this one's got a chance. And he gets the strike. 5 on the deck. Way to go, James. All right, let's check Julio out. Looking for, should be an easy spare for him. And does he pull this? And he misses an easy 6 pin. That's 2 1-pin spares for Julio. Wow. All right, 6th frame now. And right now, the leader is Jonathan Robles. With a double here, he could do. Robert can get within 5 pins. Oh no, with this 7. So he leaves the 3, 5, 6. Jonathan Robles in his 7th frame. This one goes much wider, but does he slow it down? No, he washes out, so this lead is quickly dissipating here in frame number 7. And here comes Robert Smith. Does he convert the 3, 5, 6? He does! Way to go, Robert! That was a great shot. All right, Ligbt is heading east again. Next Sunday, March 18th, we're going to be at Quorum Country Lanes for our house shot tournament. 1 and 4 is going to cash. 1 and 6 make the finals. Jonathan trying the washout and misses all 3 pins. So that is Sunday, March 18th. Quorum Country Lanes. 2 spots, 1 and 3 o'clock. House shot tournament. Entry fee 70 and 60. 1 and 4 cash. We hope you can make it. Julio Arnold looking good for 10 in the pit. Way to go. Thank you, Chris Werbin. All right. If he could make a spare, he'd be really good. All right. Finishing up frame number 7. Here comes Jimmy. Jimmy going to go a little high here. But it holds pocket for 10 in the pit. That is true. Jimmy, one of the best golfers in the club. All right, here comes Jonathan, 8th frame. This one's got a chance. 10 in the pit for Jonathan Robles, so he is looking to pick up that trophy for the first time. Way to go. All right, Robert Smith. This is a nail-biter of a match. Robert's 8th frame. This one going Jersey, going high. No, goes neither. Goes high for a 4-6-10 split. That one's going to hurt. All right. Jimmy Walsh, if he strikes here, takes the lead. Come on, Jimmy, for the lead. Oh, he gets the 7-pin down and takes the lead. Going into the 9th frame. Now here comes Robert. Does he get some wood? No, he throws it away. Thanks. All right. So now Julio Arnold will be finishing up frame number 8. Thank you, Chris Wordman. Chris, one of the managers here, does a great job on the social media for this bowling center and for the LGBT, and he's also a title holder.
We were voted the best bowling alley on Long Island recently.
And Herrill Lanes was just voted one of the best bowling centers on Long Island. Congratulations to Gail and her great staff. All right, Julio, tripping the 4. No, he cannot trip the 4, so that stops the chance at the double. All right, here comes the foundation frame, 9th frame. Robert Smith on the left lane. Robert down just a few pins from the lead. He goes high, leaves just the 6-10. Could have been a lot worse. All right, can Julio make the 1-pin spare? Incredibly, he's missed 2 already. The 3rd missed spare in a row. They call him the sandbagger. Oh, my Lord. Come on, Julio.
As soon as he knew he wasn't going to win,
Come on. Yeah, Robert Smith. All right, Robert. Way to go. Okay, Jonathan Robles on the right lane. He's on a strike. A double puts him right back in the match. Come on, Jonathan. Jonathan going Jersey. Does he knock the 9? No, he leaves just the 9-pin. All right, Jonathan, who works for the United States Postal Service as a mail handler. Jimmy, by the way, Walsh, the leader, is a bartender. Been for many years. Robert Smith works for Good Times magazine. And Julio Arnold is in the security business. All right, Robles, if he makes the spare, forces Jimmy to mark, and he does. Way to go. So in the 9th frame, Jonathan spares. All right, here comes Julio Arnold. Julio really bowling a good game. Just missed 3 1-pin spares. Julio, good old pocket here. Yeah, 10 in the pin. Thank the Lord there's not a spare to be shot. Way to go, Julio.
Strikes over. Strikes over.
Make it spare. Thumb is killing.
All right, well, we got to put a disclaimer here. Julio has an injured thumb. So, industry is. This is for the lead, folks. Go. He's ugly here. Going Jersey. No, leaves just the 6-pin. So there's a 2-pin difference now going into the 10th frame. All right, now Jonathan Robles starting out the 10th frame here, folks. Wood is important here. Jonathan's going to have to go Jersey on this. Oh, almost catches it. Gets just the 6-pin. Not a bad shot. Now, if he spare strikes, he can finish with 222, which is a good score on this pattern. Jimmy Walsh all over that 1-pin spare. Way to go, Jimbo. And that's Thais here in the background screaming. All right, Jonathan Robles, if he makes a spare, forces Jimmy to double. Jonathan looking for that spare. He's all over it! So he forces Jimmy to double. So, all right. Robert Smith looking good on this. No, staying light. Did not come back up. So he gets the 1-3-6-7 count. Robert also bowling a decent game. He's going to shoot, if he spares here, he can shoot 200 with his handicap. Very respectable on this tough pattern. Jonathan, he's going to hit the head pin. That's what he got, the 9. That's what he needed. All right, so a well-bowled game. 156 scratch, 221 handicap. And Robert Smith making the spare, so he's going to finish up with close to 200. Julio Arnold could go out for 205 with his handicap. And Jimmy Walsh, if Jimmy spares and strikes, he finishes 219, which is going to be 2 pins short of Jonathan. So Jimmy needs the double to claim his 3rd title. He had 1 from Patrol and 1 in Levittown. Can Herrill be number 3? All right, Robert Smith finishing it up. Ooh, gets a 7-count split. That's okay. Finishes with 198. A very respectable game on a very tough pattern. Way to go, Robert. All right, here it comes, folks. Jimmy needs a double to win his 3rd title. Otherwise, Jonathan Robles gets his 1st title. This one's got a chance. Trips the 6-pin, and he's got 1 down. Wow, Jimmy Walsh coming through in the clutch. What a great finish is going to be to a great tournament. All right, Julio Arnold can still finish in 3rd place. So it's a $50 ball. Ripping the rack. Way to go, Julio, for the double. Julio knows if he would have made those 3 easy 1-pin spares, he'd be holding a $1,000 check right now. All right, here's the shot for the tournament. A strike wins it. It's going to go a little high. Does it go Jersey? No. And Jonathan Robles is being the 1st title holder. Congratulations. And he gets congratulations from Jimmy Walsh. He gets it from Robert Smith. Way to go. Look at this. We got a smile. There was a rumor he could smile. Way to go. Take your trophy.
Oh. Want the money too?
And here comes Julio Arnold looking for another one. Julio ripping the rack. And there he goes, the winner of the Herrill Lane Sports Shot Tournament, Mr. Jonathan Robles. Congratulations. Taisha giving him the 1,000 cash. Jimmy makes this.
Noblesse.
Noblesse. All right, here comes. So Julio's going to finish in 3rd. Jimmy's going to lose by 2 pins, 221 and 219, but he'll finish in 2nd for 500. Julio leaving another 10 pin. I'll bet you $10 he can't make it. 181, 204. Congratulations to the 4 bowlers. Here's your final results. And that is Jonathan Robles on top with a 221 for 1,000. 2nd, Jimmy Walsh, 219 for 500. 3rd went to Julio Arnold, 204 for $350. Last but not least, Mr. Who was the 4th? Robert Smith, my guy from Good Times Magazine, 198 worth $300. Thank you, everybody, for coming. We look forward to seeing you next week at Coram Country Lanes. Good night, everybody.